Hello guys, this is your concerned friend Felix Akpos, and I'm here to share thoughts with you today on today's episode of the Concerned Truth podcast. Now, I just want you to understand that we're here to share with you some thoughts on this podcast to encourage you, to inspire you, and also to propel you to be able to achieve your dreams and your goals and aspirations. Once again, I'm your concerned friend Felix Akpos, and welcome to today's episode of the Concerned Truth. And today I'll be sharing with you on what I've titled Making Your First Impression Count. Dear friend, do you know that first impression is everything? First impression is everything because you need to give your first impression the best shot. And today I'm going to be showing you and sharing with you some of the principles and strategies on how you can make your first impression be the best impression in your life, in your business, in your career, in your relationship, in anything you try to do in life. The reason being the fact that you might never have a second chance to correct the first impression. So the first impression is or might probably just be the only shot that you would have at making it work out for yourself or breaking the limit or boundaries that are setting and limiting you from where you ought to be. So I'll be sharing with you today on a strategy that I've tagged the GGF strategy. Now, how can you make your first impression count in whatever thing you're doing? This strategy can work for you in your business. It can work for you in your career. It can work for you in your finances. It can work for you in marriage. It can work for your relationship and in every area you need to apply. Number one, what you need to do first of all is to give it your best shot. I've observed in life that a lot of people, they do some things at the first time and they say to themselves, it's just the first time, I don't need to put a lot of hard work. What about if that first time can be the only chance that you have at it to make that thing work? What about that first chance can be the only time that you have and the only opportunity you have that you are being given by that company, by that personnel, by that platform for you to be able to give it your best shot? Because everything you practice in private, you will definitely just have one day to perfect it in public when you present it. So whatever it is you are practicing right now, whatever it is you're cooking in the pot, whatever it is that you are arranging, that you want to use one day to be able to get that breakthrough, to gain those millions, to achieve your dreams, just only one opportunity will be given to you to create that first impression. And you must ensure to give it your best shot in order to make that first impression to count. Number two strategy I want to share with you is to give more value than you are paid for. I once told somebody the other day, I said most times when you bring a lot of value to the table, money naturally flows in the direction of value. When you give people naturally more value than what they pay for, you are inevitably trying to encourage and inspire them to always come back to you and also become your foot soldiers to spreading your good news and referring more people to you in your business, in your career, or in everything that you do. So give more value than what you are paid for. And if you do the direct opposite of giving lesser value for what you are being paid for, then your brand will never fly and you will never go past that limit. Therefore, the number three strategy I want to share with you today on this podcast is following up the recipients to consolidate your commitments. Now, this is a very important thing for you to make a first impression, your best impression. A lot of people, when they finish offering a business or offering a service or rendering a help to someone, they feel that's the end of it. But dear friend, that's not the end of it. You need to follow up on those people. You need to ensure that what you have given to them, the value that you have given to them, has satisfied them and their needs are being met. And once you do that, it shows your level of commitment towards their growth, their progress, and their high level of satisfaction. And with that, they will always keep coming to you or keep referring people to you, or always make sure that nobody talks down on your brand no matter where they find themselves. And it also helps you to be able to create a community of loyal customers and people that are committed and loyal to your brand. So you can actually make your first impression count and make it to be the best impression. Give more value than what you are paid for. Give it your best shot as if your entire life depends on it. And make sure you follow up on the recipes of that value that you're giving to consolidate that commitment between you and them. And they will stay loyal to you. And with all this, you'll get the required result that you need. And you'll become a high flyer. I'll see you at the top. And talk to you on the next episode. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of the Concerned Truth podcast. I hope you gained value for your time. You just don't need to learn. You need to learn it, do it, execute it, and then you get the result. I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.